Hey guys, what's up? Have you ever asked yourself how you can master a game? I'm sure that you guys have, and on today's episode, let's talk about that. But before we do, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, and gong that bell. Hey there gamers, my name is Nold and welcome to MGN. Have you ever mastered a game before? If that is yes, that is very awesome. I have never mastered a single game before, and I know some of you guys are in the same boat as me. But after this episode guys, hopefully things will change and we can master a game or two. So without further ado guys, games on cue. Number one step to mastering any kind of game is assessing all the candidate moves. When we say candidate moves, you have to anticipate the movements of your enemies. In RTS games or real-time strategy games, there's a lot of moves you can do, and with that being said, you have to know all the moves your enemies make in order to anticipate them. When you know how your enemies move, you can counter them effectively and work around a plan around it. This is one of the mechanics that you need to know, master, and get it into second nature so that you can master any game that you are playing. Number two is take risks, but not too much. Risks are always present in a game. There is a risk of losing the entire game, the risk of having a fallen teammate, the risk of losing an entire town because of your failures. You have to calculate the risk in any game that you are playing, as this will make you a better player. Sometimes there will be gameplay where you will need to sacrifice something. For example, in Dota 2, when you are being jumped by the enemy team, you can either fight, save yourself, or command everyone to use their skills defensively so that you guys can run away safely. Any of these scenarios have risks. When you fight, you risk being wiped out by the enemy team. When you save yourself, you risk your teammates being decimated, leaving you alone to defend any objectives the enemy team might take. Or you and your teammates can use your skills defensively so that you guys can get out of the situation, risking a crucial teamfight or objective. You have to assess the risks quickly so that you can make an optimum choice. Number 3, look for shortcuts. Sometimes you can find loopholes in a game where you can get the jump on your enemies where they least expect it. For example, in Counter-Strike, there is a loophole where you can throw your grenade at the start of the game and it will land on a spot where you can wipe out the enemy team. Explore the game that you are playing and find shortcuts to get the upper hand against your enemies. Number 4, play with people who are better than you. We have said this time and time again. If you want to get better, you have to play against players who are better than you because from that, you can get more insights, more high-level plays, and more tactics that can help you become better in the game. Sometimes it gets really frustrating and that's normal. You just have to deal with it. Number 5, luck favors the prepared. Skills translate so much for players, but with a plan, players can transcend into something greater. You might not know it, but pro players always have a plan when they come into the stage. They don't just play with other players and hope to make things work. Sometimes not having a plan can work, but most of the time, a team or players who have a plan will usually become victors after the end of the fight. Plan ahead and get those skills to shine. Number 6 is take control of your emotions. Most of the time, it is really frustrating when the losing streak comes in. Your emotions takes control of you and because of that, your judgment will be clouded, making you make suboptimal decisions. Number 7 is play within your means. You know those times in your games that you're down summoner spells? You're out of ammo, you're not well equipped with long distance fighting, you don't have any armor nor helmet? Well, we will experience them eventually. If we're going to just complain and make excuses because we lack equipment, we will not be able to become a better player and let us master the game. You will need to make do with what you have. And that's the episode, gamers. What other tips do you have for us so that we can master a game? Let us know down below. Of course guys, if you have a friend who wants to master a certain game, please share this with them so that you can help them out. And also guys, we have free assets for you to use on your YouTube channel. These assets are from Fortnite and Apex Legends. Don't forget guys to leave a like, subscribe, and gong that bell. My name is Nold guys, and anything that you need to know about video games, always remember, games on cue. I'm gonna be seeing you guys on the next episode. Goodbye!